Alrighty, good evening, everyone. Welcome to Friday Night Live. It is Friday. We are live. It is Friday Night Live. How is everyone doing? Glad you're all here, and glad that Sushi Man Sam recognized that song from that movie he watched over and over and over and over and over again back in his younger days. So glad you're tuning in, everyone. Getting ready to kick off the weekend. Cheers. Glad you're all here. Let's raise them up. Good evening, old guy Firewood. Dick, how are you doing? Rogala is here. Tim and Old Saws. Tony Woods. And the one and almighty powerful Obi-Wan Kenobi is here. All right. So what else? Who else we got in here? I'm just quick going to scan through the chat here as it's flying by. Camping with Charlie. How are you doing? Anyone have the urge to go cut wood right now? I don't know about right now, but maybe tomorrow. It's actually cooled off here quite a bit, which is nice. I don't know where you guys are all at, but I know it's been hot for a lot of people all over the U.S., but it's actually cooled off. Yesterday we were, the high was 70 and with a slight breeze, so it was beautiful. Beautiful, beautiful, beautiful. The hard-working man, how are you doing? Beavertown Outdoors, the Hogs Logs. All right, we are getting them rolling in here tonight. We've got, I don't know if you saw in the intro there, I've got some slash packs, and they are ash slash packs. Say that 3 times fast. We got some of those we're going to throw on the fire a little bit later. If you are new here, welcome. If you have a question, or if you're not new here and you have a question, remember it helps to throw a Q in front of your question, just like the UP couple right here did. That kind of helps me grab it out of the chat and see it. And I'm going to actually move this over so it's off the fire. Would the vertical splitter put the boss man out of a job? No. Because there's still a few pieces off, like the ends of a round. I don't know if you saw in yesterday's video. And there's some that need a little resplitting, but he's actually been helping a lot with packing and in the shipping department. So, yeah, he like if I have an order of like the mix, I've got these wire baskets that he'll go and he'll get a little bit of wood from each of the bins we have. So he'll get some oak, some maple, some cherry. He mixes it together. So he's still busy. He's still busy. But the vertical splitter, yeah, was not. Even if I had one like that, he would still have some resplitting to do, or I would have some. Good evening, Eric. How are you doing? Ralph Carnegie, good evening. Mystery Gardener, how are you doing? Dean, outside of Michigan. What is going on? Ron Brooks, just saw you. I'm just scrolling here through the chat for a little bit. Around the yard. Yeah, it's been a little bit of a slow week around here. Just the weather was nice yesterday, but before that, just kind of in that summer lull of, I think July is kind of like a good month to just not really worry too much about output, production. Take a week or two off. Take it easy. Relax, rest, recover. Get ready for the fall push, which a lot of guys I've seen on Facebook, a lot of people are starting to ramp up. They're getting ready for like that end of July, August to start getting out deliveries. And Ron, how are you doing? Ron Giesler, I don't know if I'm saying that right or not. Buck and Firewood, how are you? Tony Woods, what do you got here for a question? Do you miss the Wolfridge 17 VS already? Nah, I mean it was nice to you know, try out for a day or two. It would take, I don't know, for me anyway. What the heck is rolling by now? It would take a little bit of time just to get used to that transition of going from horizontal to vertical. But we'll see if I ever try one out again. Greg from Down Under. From Down Under and watching over on Facebook. Good evening. William Klein, how are you doing? The Forest Passage. I'm not sure if I've seen you in here or not before. Maybe I have. If not, welcome to Friday Night Live. Circle B, Cliff, how are you doing? On vacation in Colorado. Are there any wildfires going on out there in Colorado? I know that there's a bunch going on all over out west. What was I just? Oh, and Wayne, who? What were you saying about you've been tailgating all day? Brian in Connecticut. Good evening. Yeah, there's been a couple wildfires that were almost going to potentially impact some plans that Amanda had, but now it looks like we're doing all right. WD30, how are you doing? Anyone else having trouble with Dan's volume? Uh-oh. Old guy Firewood. Are you saying I'm too loud or I'm too soft? You can't hear me or it's too... Looks like I'm doing all right on my levels up here, my little meter. Do you have your volume down? Or yes, it could be your ears. Jeremiah, how are you doing? Outdoors in the 608. Oh, I'm getting... just got bit on the back. No wildfires around me, but the local sheriff had to capture a kangaroo this week. What the heck? Huh. Well, that's interesting. Did they track down where it came from? Miller, Stump, and Firewood. Have a good weekend. Just a quick check-in tonight. It's all good. All good. Short FNL for me. We got called into work. Oh. Larry, you like that back there? Got a little light coming through, shining through. The mini firewood racks. Yeah, they've been quite the hit. But you gotta admit, I mean, it does look kind of cool to just have a little, even if you're not into the tabletop fire pit scene or not, it's just something a little different. All right, I'm gonna throw on. Actually, I'm gonna move that chair of slash packs back. I'm gonna throw the first one on. It's just a little one. This is the first one to go on. This is all. Last week we had mulberry we were burning. This week it is all ash slash from ash. Oh boy. That stuff should burn up pretty good. Once it gets a little darker, I will see how long this stuff lasts. I got 3 more boxes. Generally, they burn up pretty quick, but a couple of those boxes are kind of stuffed full. All right, what did I miss? Anything exciting? Bert's Custom Cuts is here. Good evening. Tim or Ted? Ted, I think you're down in Ohio. And there is Wood Hound Sr. tuning in tonight. Oh, there we go. Look at that stuff taking off. That flame from that slash is... Ooh, you probably can't even... I probably got to adjust the camera a little bit here. Oh, whoa, whoa. Ooh. There we go. Oh, yeah. Some nice flame. Jared, I have seen this video as well. I have seen it, and the only problem I saw with it was the fact that if you drank too many beers, you might not be able to go back and find the fridge. You might screw yourself by covering it up and camouflaging it into the wall or into the stack of wood. But yeah, that was pretty cool to have the refrigerator built into the stack of wood. But yeah, if you started, you sat there for an afternoon and evening of tipping them back, you might not be able to go find a refill for yourself. Marlon, good evening. Wait a minute. Is that James? James Baton in here? What Canadian holiday are we celebrating today? Wayne, there you are. Tailgating all day, but still got a question here. Did you catch Hometown Acres video this week? Shot at his buddy's place. He was taking small wood to the next level. Yes, indeed, I did. He actually gave me a little heads up on that video. That thing was that was kind of impressive, I must say. Yeah, and just the fact that it's like hands off. You still gotta cut the rounds down, but once you have the rounds, poof, put them in and forget about it. Yeah, that thing was pretty cool. Very cool. I gotta really up my supply or my demand before something like that is making its way over to this wood yard. Hey Matt, Lily's Farm and Firewood. What was it? Yes, the vertical splitter was very cool to run. Nice to try out. I had only tried one before. I only ran the axis one other time. So I'd only run a vertical type splitter once, and I only think I split like 1 or 2 rounds with the axis. So yeah, I hadn't had very much experience with it. Ralph Carnegie, I'm doing good. Peterson Farms in Nashville, how are you doing? Oh, is this now a new Canadian holiday? Friday night? That could be. Log cabin firewood. I don't know if you put that reel out today, but we need to have a talk. This fascination with hardwood. We got I don't know if did you put that out on YouTube or was it just Facebook? But that was a good one. Good one, Captain Jack. How much does that splitter cost at Hometown that was on. I think that one was like 50 some thousand, 50 grand, 52 maybe. It all depends. They're not cheap. But that is like the that's like the standard in like the European, I guess, model. Like there's a couple different manufacturers of splitters like that. So that's not that Italian company is not the only one. There's quite a few other ones out there, and it's all like I said. That's kind of like, you know, I'm kind of with Adam as far as the whole. This is like the new. I think there's going to be a shift in the firewood market over here with the smaller wood stoves, with the, I don't know. I just see it. And those things, you can really, the only problem is, like I said, you got to have something to cut the rounds to that length. So they had that Blockbuster processor. So, you just got to get the logs. And I think, I'm not sure how those X knives, I'm not sure how they would work with like this frickin' stringy ash that I have, or like hickory, or because in Europe it's all kind of softwoods. I know like oak might be all right, but I don't know. It'd be interesting to see. But yeah, that whole like X knife thing going through the wood, you better make sure you got some knot free wood, because I'm not sure that X knife would handle like some twisted maple or knotty maple or knotty oak, like elm. Definitely, I don't think elm. I think elm would just be mushing it. I don't even think you get a clean split. Yes, the Yappa. In fact, Old Guy Firewood, I am going to be making a little modification to the Yappa for tomorrow to actually run some smaller length cuts. Because right now, as the Yappa sits, it can only go down to about, I think it's like 7.5, maybe 8 inches. And I've been using that magnetic tool tray, but the problem is it doesn't create like a hard positive stop. So when the log comes in, like I gotta like slowly bring it in and like ease it up against that, which just takes a lot more time. But so tomorrow I'm gonna solve that. I'm gonna fix it. I'm gonna change it around. Yes, Jack, that we were talking about that. The machine that Adam had on his video. Up in smoke, how are you doing? Switched over to what? UIS. Yes, buck and firewood. That is it Oak Hill Firewood? I can't remember his channel name over in the UK, but he's got the full automated system. Bring the log in. It cuts it. The round gets lifted up, put into the tray or the feeding conveyor, gets cut, gets taken away. He's got the whole thing. The Yorkwoods Redneck Engineering. Well, it isn't really. There's no duct tape or zip ties, but it might be a little redneck. It involves a 2x4. Oak Farm Firewood. That's what it is. Oak Farm. Speaking of Adam, did you see his sweet new building? Yeah, he's got the nice little setup now. That is if I would be able to put up something that big, that's what I should have done. But until they increase the square footage of outbuildings, the carport is going to have to do. Ron, have a good weekend. Thanks for stopping by. Joe Birkenfeld? Not sure. Do you have a job other than firewood? Yes, I do. Thank goodness. Because the roadside stand didn't get... I only had one stack sell this week. Yes, I do have a full-time day job, I guess you would call it. It is in the IT world, of all things. As completely opposite from firewood as you could get. What was that? Glenn Smallwood. Hey, talking about mini firewood, Glenn Smallwood right here. I watched a lot of your videos. Keep up the great job. Thank you very much. Thanks for stopping by and hanging out a little bit on a Friday night here. God, something is in. I don't know if there's something in my cup or what. Larry and Robin, how are you doing? And Timon, did you see Daniel Atkins beat you to the comments today? Oh. Outdoors in the 608. Did you have any issues today with blue screens? No, I did not. I think I know what you're talking about, though. I forget what that was, but yeah, our the company I work for, we're pretty everything is internal. We don't do a lot of. We're not connected to the outer webs too much, and anything that we are connected to has got like massive layers of firewalls and security behind it. Yeah, I forget what the name of that I can't even think of it now. Oh, Carl Lewis, the man with the plan. Yes, let me dump another slashback on there. Hang on. Oh, yeah, that thing is going to go up. Slick Willie. Actually, I think next week, maybe. I got to check the dates. I'll let you know, but I got to come down. I got to run down to Arcadia. And then I got to swing out to the farm. And I'm thinking it's going to be middle to end of next week. But yeah, I'm going to let you know. Joe, father of Lawrence. No, I did not. I didn't spit on it. I just blew on it. There is no Hawk 2 going on here. Oh my goodness, we have a coin in the cup from Mr. WD30 Adventures. Will, my friend, thank you very much. Fire fill up, we just did it. It's going right now. Thank you very much. Cheers. But now we gotta get back there so we can see it. There we go. Look at that. Woo-hoo-hoo. Get some nice bright flames. Crowd strike. That's what it was. Yes. Joe, how did the mulberry burn last week? It burned really good. I was actually surprised. It didn't really spark a lot. Didn't really crackle and pop very much. It was just, it burned really good. Gave some a great bed of coals. Burned pretty hot. So yeah, it was good. Didn't burn quite as bright. Well, obviously not as fast as this slash. But it was nice. And somebody asked me about how much of that I had. And most of it that I had one great big tree that Rick brought over, and almost all of it I split up for my personal burning use. So most of it is going to the boiler wood. We made it into boiler wood. Uh-oh. All right. Oh my, oh my, oh my. Here we go. Another coin in the cup. We got to bring out the ladies for this guy, Captain Jack. Loud Cannon Firewood. Ask me about my hardwood. Jeez. Gotta run. Be safe, everyone. Thank you very much, Jack. Cheers. Have a good weekend. That's going to probably have to be the next t-shirt. Instead of ask me about my small wood, ask me about my hardwood. 262 Dave. Good evening. Oh, right. Here we go again. Should we bring the ladies out for the coin? Alan, do you want the ladies? I think he does. I know Marlon wants to see him. We're going to bring him back out for Alan. Let's have one. All right. Here you go, Alan. Thank you very much. Cheers. We're getting close to the bottom of the hour. Round 2 is almost here. Old Guy Firewood, I am not going to be at Boonville, but Bunyan, of course. Bunyan. Bunyan is going to be something kind of crazy this year. I have a feeling. Jared, how's the stump doing? I will tell you this. It's still there. And I've burned it out twice. When I made that video, I got rained out. I went back and I burned a whole bunch of scraps for I don't know how many hours. And it's still there. But that's because it's like people don't understand an oak tree, like an oak stump. You can't just drill a couple holes in it, pour some vegetable oil down the holes, let it soak for 2 hours, and then light it up like as a candle. Like that wood is so high in moisture, and it's a long process. But I think the next time I do it, I'll be able to get it mostly. The thing is, it's kind of like I can now mow around it real easy, so I might just leave it kind of like as a little reminder of because there was a lot of people that That video. Oh, did you see Joe's video about? Yes. Yeah, that big show in Germany. Yeah, there was he said like that thing made Bunyan look small, which if it did, that's pretty crazy. But yeah, it's one of these years I might have to make a European trip. But back to that stump, you know, it was just funny like seeing all the comments. They're like, "Oh, just put a bag of charcoal on top of it and it'll be gone, you know, no problem." It's like, no, those stumps take forever to burn out. I mean, obviously, like if it was like a you know, like a dead maybe poplar or cottonwood or a pine stump, that's a different story. But an oak stump, yeah, you need a lot of heat. You need to burn for a long time. You should do a little more work with that hand. That handsaw is something, man. Really throws the chips. Feel good firewood. I posted some videos on YouTube and has some views within a few hours. The last two videos have had almost no views. Is this normal? Any advice is appreciated. I don't know if it's normal, but I won't worry too much about it. Hey, quiet. The one thing is that it can sometimes take 2 weeks, even longer, before YouTube has had like time to serve it out, and then depending on the responses, then it goes in more into the recommendation feeds. So it can, you know, it's just, they say, I think it's like for every is it, I don't even remember, like there's a certain ratio that for every view you get, they show it to so many other people, and then depending on how that does determines how much they keep serving it to other people, if that made any sense at all. But it's just, you know, I've had videos that don't get that good of views until like even 6 months, a year later. Sometimes it's just, for whatever reason, they'll take back off. And I wouldn't worry, just post the next one. I'm dealing with a lot of oak stumps right now in the wood yard. Going to get a stump bucket. Oh, there you go. See, that's the one thing with like the standing dead oaks. If they stand long enough, eventually the roots will rot away, and then you can just kind of, if you have enough of a stump, you can push them out and dig them up pretty easy. Because like I got one back there that I left about a 6-foot stump on to use as a fence post, and now like all the roots have rotted out, and now the tree used to be the post holding up the fence, and now the fence is holding up the tree because all the roots have rotted away, and it's just like a big ball joint in the ground. Like the tree, just, you can push it any way you want. Mount Tammany Ridge, how are you doing? Yeah, Dean, I don't know what's going on. There's something happening somewhere. There was yesterday there was same thing. Sirens. Not sure. Oh, Mr. Scheib is here. Good evening. Good evening. Yeah, just scroll back here to see if I missed any questions. The wood snob. There he is. There's one of them. One of the wood snobs. Have you ever operated a dual wedge splitter? You mean the back and forth ones? I think is it Brave? I can't remember what. I have not. Chris Wolf should contact me. Maybe he's watching. Yeah, I know that. I can't remember. I think Splitfire has one too. Splitfire has one. I know GP Outdoors, long time ago, five years ago, he had one. I go back and forth. They're an interesting concept. I don't know. I mean, it would be nice if all of your rounds just needed one split and you didn't have to resplit, so you could like set one in and then set the next one in and come back and then set that one in and go that way. Some of us, though, I might get a little dizzy. Yeah, there was just a big mosquito flying right around here. And I'm ready for him. I am ready. Uh-oh, what do we got? Hang on a second here. Oh, Shib has got his fire pit going. I think he's trying to tell me that his flame is higher than mine. I do got to throw another slash pack on there. I saved the biggest one for last. Uh-oh. Somebody is going in the sauna.
Can you see me?
Yes, I have a camera in there, so no. Splitfire, yes. Amanda just came out and went in the sauna. All right. Geez, somebody's yelling across the street here. We're gonna bring the ladies out one more time for Feel Good Firewood. Cheers. Thank you very much. And that is going to take us to, I'm 8 minutes past the bottom of the hour. So I'm going to refill. And then I'm going to throw that next slash pack on. The Night of 1,000 Suns. Mando's back there doing something. What are you doing back there? Oh, jeez. Oh, good. The dog is, he's just past where this, just past where the, oh no! Wait. He's taking a flipping dump back there, and he was almost on the camera. Last week we had a deer in the yard, and now we got dogs dropping logs. The Wood Hound over there dropping a log. Oh, goodness. The beauty of being live. Oh, all right. Almost enough. All right, let me top this off. And then it's time for slash pack number 3. See if we can get our flame as high as Shib's. And if you want to see, Shib's like taunting me. Pennsylvania fires. Oh, the bug zapper. That's right. The dog was Manda was pumping out some mini wood. Oh, what? Wait a minute. If a dog drops a log in the wood yard, who cuts it? That would be Little Boss Man. All right, Shibe, here we go. Look at that. Look at that fire taking off. It's kind of I'm kind of actually impressed how long. What are we at here? 41 minutes. I don't know when I put the first one on, but if you know, get a good, probably close to an hour out of four of those boxes. Up in smoke. I want to put a couple mini fire pits at my rental cabins on the wood decks. Are they mellow enough that dumb renters won't burn the place? Well, that's I think so. I mean, so the Solo has like a stand on it, and it doesn't ever get like very hot on the bottom. I mean, it gets hot to touch, but you can I can put my hand underneath it when it's burning. And generally, yeah, if you got decent, I would make wood that doesn't stick out the top. So if you have smaller wood that fits down inside, it shouldn't be too big of a problem. But again, anything can happen. You could maybe, well, I don't know. I don't know how you could idiot proof that. Yeah, if I had a Great Dane, no. Mark, how long did the colds from the mulberry last? A long time. They were burning, or they were giving off heat. Still, geez, what time did we go in last week? I'm not exactly sure how long, but long time. And they were nice and hot. They weren't burning like this with the big flames and stuff, but they were burning. They were burning good. Ed, are you ready to split palm trees? I heard that I heard palm trees are like you can't even split them. Don't they just like peel apart? I don't think they split, do they? Aren't they all like just real, like it's just like a big fiber? They're really fibrous. Old guy firewood. I don't think I could do that. I don't know. I might try a little I don't know. I have an idea on something that I might be doing. But yeah, I don't know if it would be in a large quantity of softwood, but Daniel Atkins, gotta run. We'll have a good weekend. Watch out for kangaroos on the loose. Oh. But, you know, the other thing is, well, the one thing with, obviously, like pine or some of the other softwoods, they burn quicker. But some people like tending like these tabletop fire pits. Like, I've heard from people how they actually like that. They like having to put a stick or two on, you know, every 10, 15 minutes. Just keep, I don't know, feeding it, playing with it, whatever you want to call it. You know, stirring up the coals, put another couple sticks on. So I don't know, maybe there would be some people out there that would like that. 765 guys. The big bucket is flippin' awesome. It's and I don't. It's just like, it's so nice because you can just throw stuff in there, whether it's rounds or splits or whatever. Just throw it in. It's deep. It's tall. It's wide. Yeah, I am really liking it. It's very nice, and I was able to like completely. I can fill up the whole roadside stand with a bucket full. I don't have to like stack it in there and stack it tall. No softwood allowed, Dean. Come on, what? Oh, Adirondack Woodsman. He's already in Boonville. Oh, Scott and Susan, what's shaking in your cup tonight? We got a little spiced rum with some wild cherry diet Pepsi. It's a nice little mix. Jared, yes, I do have loaded tires on the Coyote. But I still need extra weight on my carryall frame. Like, the tires loaded don't do as much good as I thought they would. So, like, I still got to throw a couple big rounds or something on that carryall frame just for a little extra weight, because if I load the bucket up, I mean, I can get around, and, you know, if I keep the bucket just close to the ground and put it in four wheel, but definitely need a little extra, like even one of those little ballast boxes or something, because then you don't have to worry about four-wheel drive. Frickin' Jeep, good evening. Use a Tonka toy elevator to add wood to the mini fire pit. Oh, that would be that would be kind of cool. Put your log on and just have it go up and drop in. Although you'd have to make sure, I don't know, those things give off a lot of heat. So you wouldn't be able to have like one of those little rubber belts. Yes, indeed, Mr. Gardner. That's right. Shive, you see that? The fire is rocking. It's like a whole pit of flames. My wrestling stage name was Shifty. That's because I had that nickname from before wrestling, and so I just kept it in wrestling. Yes, beet juice is in the tires. Oh, I gotta catch up here. How to make a firewood stacking machine? That is a very good question. Holy smokes, the sauna is loaded. Oh, you need to add some wood? Right there. Give him a couple of those pieces. Just maybe 2. Or are you done?
This is my first round.
Oh. Marlon! Marlon! We gotta bring out the ladies here. Cheers, everyone. Thank you very much. Cheers. Whoa. All right, Marlon. Appreciate that. Uh-oh, Shive just sent me another picture. I think he's added... I don't know. I think which fire is... This is a bigger fire pit, Shive. Just so you know. That Wolf Ridge fire pit that you've got, I can actually fit that inside of that fire pit. So you gotta take that into account. Uh-oh, here come the coins. But anyway, the stacking machine, I would say it's not. I think it's definitely something that eventually somebody will, through the use of AI and robotics, be able to develop something that can, you know, take the wood, because they have the machines that will take like just a loose pile of wood and get it all lined up to go into the VPAC bagging station. But you need something that could move along and kind of like on wheels, and as it stacks stuff up, hey, watch out, running around up there. As it moved around along, would just like build like a row of, stacked wood. But I'm thinking it'll eventually happen. It ain't gonna be cheap though. So you're probably better off either paying a high schooler or doing it yourself, or are you saying you got a bigger one than him? Yes, I do, Mr. Gardner. Oh my gosh. Did I miss a bomb? Am I behind? I am way behind. Stacking machine. Plant your seed and wait. Shibe. All right, we got everybody get ready. Raise these up. We got all these coins coming down. Thank you very much, Shibe. I will give you the fact that your fire may be a little bit taller, but one of these days, once it cools off here, I got a plan. But cheers. Thanks again. I got a bunch of hollow rounds. I'm going to build a big, what do they call those things? Swedish candles or Swedish torch. I've got a really tall one, like 7 feet tall. But I'm going to light that up when there's at least snow on the ground, maybe. We lost a coin. Oh, yeah, I'm gonna have to go back and check that out now. Oh, we got one more slash pack. I'm gonna throw it on because we're almost to overtime. So let me dump this last box on. Oh, like I said, I saved the biggest one for last. So let's see. Let's see how it goes. Ooh, just like that. Instantly taken off. I have no Yadkin Valley Outdoors. I have no plans to stack wood other than in totes. Yeah, some people just have, if you've got the right conditions, the right space to just do like Chris over in the woodyard does, make like long just piles. I mean, like that's what Rick does. He's got just a big open field. He gets sun all day. It's always windy. Then you don't even need to stack. I don't have quite the right. I've got a few spots that are kind of decent, but I don't get a lot of wind. And so I'm going to see how that. I've got that one pile where I'm just running it loose. I'm going to see how that does. Uh-oh. But if you get plenty of sun, plenty of wind, you'll be fine. But otherwise, yeah, you gotta stacking it. Plus, stacking it takes up less room. So if you're short on space, stacking helps. I don't know. Every situation is. Oh, holy crap! That coin just went. It finally came down. That thing was off the screen for like 3 seconds. We saw the full view. I'm going to have to go back and blur that out now. All right, we got to get to these coins. Holy crap. We have got, oh, look at this. Nate. Nate is here. Hello, everyone. Just kidding, Brad. Cheers. Thank you very much. Fire that furnace. And then, don't put them down, ladies and gentlemen. Don't put them down yet. Mr. Shive dropped the bomb. 3 coins popped out without a bomb. Let's see what a bomb. Yeah, the bomb sent one off the screen for 3 seconds. Cheers, Shive. Thank you. That was kind of crazy. Oh, and look at that fire now. See, the camera doesn't do it justice. Because you can't even see the top of the flames. Those flames are jumping and dancing. Oh, I don't even know how high. So, I'm almost matching you. I'm in a good spot, sun and wind. Then there you go. Yeah, I don't even. If you get plenty of sun and wind. There's 3 factors when it comes to drying firewood: sun, wind, and time. That's all you need. Time is the biggest, usually. Mystery Gardener, have a good night. Enjoy, or a good morning. Enjoy your weekend, my friend. I saw frickin' Jeep. Frickin' Jeep. If you don't burn at least a tote full of wood, your fire isn't big enough. If I'm going through a tote of wood on a fire in the evening, then yeah, that's I I don't want to get to that point. I got wood burning in the sauna, wood burning in the well. Luckily, most of the wood tonight is just all the slash from splitting that ash the other day. But whew, too much inventory is getting just going up in smoke. Everything dries good other than red oak. Oh, tell me about it. Tell me about it. Yeah, that is the thing that's tough. It's I've had yeah, it oak is tough. That's the only thing that I mean, like I said, I'm going to be interested to see how my loose pile does. The good thing is I think I'm going to be able to give it at least 2 years. But I don't know if, you know, if it's not getting enough airflow in the center, it doesn't mean you can let it sit there for 5 years. Jared, I have seen the Holzhausen. Let me know how it goes. Let me know if, when you're done, your statement there, the last 3 words, would be fun, still hold true. I don't know if it might be fun when you get going. But let me know if it's fun, if it's as much fun when you're done that you want to do another one. I've thought about it, but then I just don't know. I don't know. Someday I might get the urge to try it just to see how it is. But they do look kind of cool though. And it would be fun to I forget how much. Well, I suppose it depends on how big you go, but I know they can hold quite a bit of wood too. Hey, there's the Ben. The wildflower is here, enjoying some time by the fire. All right. You got the shotgun with you? Oh. Walcott Family Works. Good evening. I don't know if I saw you on here before. If I did, I missed you. So thanks for stopping by, hanging out. We are now in overtime officially. 3 minutes. 3 minutes in. 3 minutes into overtime. Oh, she's in bed already. Uh-oh. Is that why you said you were enjoying your time by the fire? Because you're alone? Sometimes that's my only time to enjoy sitting by the fire, is alone. I actually did. I did go to your website and I have found something I want. And I am probably going to be I gotta wait to get it, but yes. There was something that caught my eye that would fit just perfect. The theme. Jared, no, I'm not talking myself into it. No, not at all. I am if I was still stacking wood up by the I don't know how many of you have been around or how long you've been around, but way back in the beginning, when I first started the channel, I was stacking wood up by the roadside stand. So if I ever did that, I think it would be cool to do it like up there where people could see it. You know, like doing it in the wood yard. I mean, if I'm going to put that much time into stacking a big pile of wood, I'd want it to be kind of like on display. So if I ever did it, I would do it right up next to the roadside stand. But then it gets to the point where, like, if I'm going to do that, maybe I should do like a stack of wood and like some kind of design, you know, like something crazy. I don't know. Oh, yeah, Old Guy Firewood, he is on Facebook. See the little blue circle there? He's over on the book. I think somebody's lighting off fireworks. Hey, Paul, how are you doing? I hope all is going well for you up there as well, my friend. Good seeing you. This will make the, what is this, the third weekend of July? The third weekend of July with fireworks. Every week. I think because we had so much rain during the 4th of July, like people held off and like they were going to wait for Saturday, and then it rained on Saturday. So then they were going to wait till the next weekend, and then they were going to wait till the next weekend. It's just been, which isn't bad, you know. Uh-oh. Uh-oh. Ladies and gentlemen, get ready. If you thought it was time to wind down for the evening and get ready to call it a night, I am sorry, you were sadly mistaken. Because there's a man in Pennsylvania who says, that ain't happening. Grab your cups. It doesn't matter what's in them. Apple juice, strawberry lemonade, pink lemonade, regular lemonade, spiked lemonade. Grab your cups and raise them up. Mr. Scheib, once again, cheers. Thank you very much. And that was not just one. That was, what was that? 2, 3? Whew. You better, no, I gotta go put some more wood on this fire, but I am all out of slash. And I don't know if, do I have any more? I think I do. I'll have to load it up before we sign off for the night. So I'll have to do that. I got this tote back by the sauna that I've been wanting to empty out, but every time, like I've had it sitting there and it's gotten rained on so much, and it's turning into a pita, complete pita full of tote full. I don't know where my assistant, my help went. I got a little bit left, just enough. Mark, I got just enough left for another. Oh, but now, hang on. Now we just had another bomb. More OT. Get another slash pack on there. All right, let me see what I can round up. Cheers, Shab. Thank you very much. Then I am going to have to refill. Is that a wood chair you're sitting on? What? Out of Slash? That's right. Here's, I think they're coming out for round 2.
Let's not have me on tape.
Well, it's dark. I ain't even gonna say it. Anyway, hang on. Let me see if I can grab a little more wood over here. 1 second. All right, I found 3 pieces. Tony Woods, were you just saying? Somebody was something about putting some of the mini firewood on there. Huh. Heck no. That is just way. Actually, I do have. I think I have a tote up here of like some of the scrap reject pieces. Burn the chair. All right. Dump the rack of little wood. Mark. No, that was actually mulberry. Oh. Speaking of mulberry, I forgot I had this piece sitting over there. Yeah, it kind of does look like maybe a little bit of walnut. Let me throw this on. Forgot all about that thing sitting over there. All right, now we're good for another. How long? Frick in Jeep. I do that every morning. Yeah, I don't want to burn the mini wood, especially like that rack up there. I got a rack right here, but I think I do have a tote under the bar on the outside there. But I got to save that because I'm doing something with it. All right, I'm gonna refill quick. I do have to. I don't know how many rounds she's going to do in the sauna, but I'm going to have to join her for 1. Oh, that mulberry is cracking. Unless she's going for 3 rounds tonight. How many? How many rounds are you doing? Because I'm wondering if I'll have any time to join you. All right. Yeah, the mulberry I was told like would create a lot of sparks, but it didn't do too bad. I was expecting it to be worse than it was. Oh, little boss man's going in the sauna now. Hey, you need some more wooden? What's the temp? Past 120. Uh-oh. Ron Brooks, what the heck? Extended stay in the hospital, facing open heart surgery. Stay well, everyone. Oh my. Well, hopefully everything turns out and goes well. That keep us posted. But yes, we will be keeping you in the Wood Hound thoughts and prayers going into that, and hopefully everything comes out good on the other side, and you have a speedy recovery. Jared, good night. Have a good weekend. I can't run all the way back to the woodyard, Shive. There's another couple pieces over here, but I don't want to get it going too much because I don't want to be out here all night. Frickin' Jeep. Last week I saw him. We just went out the front. Yeah, it was hot out there for you guys, wasn't it? Yeah, no kidding. Man, there was some crazy temps. Mark, yes. The vertical splitter is gone. I only had that a couple of days. Yeah, there's a lady on my team at work that lives somewhere out there on the East Coast. I'm not exactly sure. I think up in somewhere in Massachusetts. I think. But she was talking like that. You guys had like a heat index of like 117. Whew, my goodness. Yeah, we got hot for last week and weekend, but then, like I said, Wednesday it kind of cooled down, and then yesterday it really cooled down. Especially overnight. Like it down into the low 60s at night. Which is good because then you can like at night open up the windows and everything cools off in the house, and then shut the windows in the morning and the cool air kind of stays in. Like we haven't ran the AC yet this year. Of course, it's got to get really hot for me to turn on the AC. Really hot. Oh, hang on. Thought I could get one crackling. Maybe not. Oh, jeez. All right. We are 19 minutes into overtime. So I think that is going to wrap things up. I'm going to go have a nice little sweat and then sit by the fire for a little while that mulberry burns down. And yeah, kick off the weekend. So thanks everyone for tuning in and being here. Enjoying the Friday night with all of us. Enjoy your weekend. Hopefully it cools off wherever you are. If not, stay hydrated in the woodyard. And as always, thanks to all of the super chatters for dropping these coins in the cup. Moderators, thank you. And all of you, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy your weekend. Stay safe. Have fun. and be cool. Good night, everyone. Cheers.
I've got a ton of gravel in my shoes.